LA 8 years ago. I got real lucky. Steve Bloom, you guys know who he is, right?
Yeah.
He's a god among men. He talked me up and said, hey, he passed my demo around. I signed with his agent. I mean, I owe him my life. But I got in with the folks who do Naruto, so I tried out for that, and I got Kiba. And Kiba, if you listen to Kiba, sounds like Gohan. So yes, I'm ripping myself off constantly. I get into Gurren Lagann. I get to do Kamina on that one. Epic show. So cool. And spoilers, he's not around very long. Makes it through a third of the show. But no, man. And then I get like other like iconic things like Ryu and Street Fighter, man. What? How did that happen? I go in and try out for Street Fighter 4. This is the first time that Capcom has decided the games from now on will have a dedicated English cast. I was like, ooh, exciting opportunity. I go in and I read for E. Honda, M. Bison, El Fuerte, just because it's fun. Cookie time, you know. And then Ryu, and then I forget maybe someone else. And I thought, there's no way when I get Ryu, he's like the main dude. And then I got Ryu. I'm like, what? That happens? Really? So I get that, and man, that's trippy. Because this movie came out last year from Disney called Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
And bless their souls, they decided to have cameos from characters and have the actual voice actors come in and reprise their role. So they came to me. I'm like, oh. I have no ego whatsoever, but my head was pretty inflated that day when my agent calls and she goes, Disney wants you. I'm like, what? Yes, I don't care what for. I'll do it for free. She goes, no, you're not doing it for free. They want you to reprise your role from some game. Like, oh. Because 2 weeks previously, the very first trailer came out, and you see Ralph, and it's Ralph, and I'm a bad guy. And he's sitting in the Evil Villains Anonymous meeting, and it's like, oh, and everyone watched the trailer. It's like, that's clever, that's cool. There's one of the Street Fighter guys. It's like, I wonder if there's a chance in the back of my head that maybe the good guys would show up. And they did. So Ruben Langdon, who's Ken, they called us both in, and we not together at the same time, which is ironic because it's just 10 seconds on screen, but we got to do that. And I got to do it like 4 times. They kept rewriting the cameo. So he's like, where's Ryu in that? And I was like, in the very beginning of the arcade when the Dance Dance Revolution girl goes, hey, you know, the coast is clear, arcade's closed. And they're like, sure you can. All right, well, let's go to Tappers, Ken. So Ryu gets to kind of help set the rules of the world up in Wreck-It Ralph, which is awesome. And then Sonic does too. He tells you if you leave from your game or you die in this world or whatever, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, exactly. So that was really cool. Yeah, water. Agua. Stuff. Yeah, so people talk about iconic, what's your favorite thing? DBZ's always going to be super special to me because that's what started it all. Getting to be on Wreck-It Ralph, getting to be on a Disney movie. I mean, and you know, us voice actors, we feel like rock stars when we come to anime cons, but as you know, we're not celebrities. We're not treated that way in the real world. The respect level is like almost non-existent. It's like, anime, what's that? Like, guys, come on. As popular as it is, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, the things that these kids are still going crazy over, you have no idea what anime is, really? And, you know, it pays next to nothing. I mean, if it were a 40-hour-a-week salary job, it'd be pretty good. But, you know, if you're making roughly $65 an hour for 2-hour minimum, so $128 minus taxes, blah, 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 you quickly find out why one session's not going to pay for your rent. You work on a video game, you make $200 an hour, 2-hour minimum. Okay, that's better. I've worked on games where I've had literally like 5 minutes of work, like on Final Fantasy 13. Just bit part soldiers, like, there he is, get him! Second day of work, $800. Like, oh. I got a 4-hour minimum with that. Love getting that. So when people say, what's the best part about being a voice actor? You get to play and get paid for it. Varying amounts, obviously. Now, your goal as an actor should not be, I want to be rich and famous, because the chance of that happening is next to none. I mean, that's just like, it's really shallow. Of course, we all want more money, of course, but if you can make a living doing what you love and have a comfortable living and not have to worry about bills, you don't have to live in a mansion and drive the fastest car, just live comfortably. That is the goal. It's like, and when your job doesn't feel like work, that is epic. So I always turn into a motivational coach when I'm at cons, telling people, like, if they have a vision or a goal in their mind about what they want to do in life, never let go of that. There's always a way to take baby steps towards that goal, even if you're dead broke. Because people always say, how do you become a voice actor? Can I just meet you and you just put in a good word for me and then suddenly I get to work? No, it's not that easy. No. You got to pay your dues just like any other thing. Like, if you want to be a doctor, you go to medical school. If you want to be a lawyer, you go to law school. You want to be an actor, you take classes and workshops and get experience when and wherever you can. On camera, off camera, podcasting, radio. Any chance to hone your craft and build your confidence. Man, confidence is so key in this craft. It's just insane. So many people, and this was me as a kid. I want to be a voice actor, but I'm shy. You got to overcome that shyness somehow. Or if you have a speech impediment, or if you have like a regional dialect you can't let go of, you ain't gonna get to work very much with this sort of thing going on. Hey, Goku! Taking sensitive beans and then you fart something fierce, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's funny, but you're not gonna work. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I worked with people in radio that had that thick hick accent. It was so hysterical. He was talking, hey guy, how you doing? That's great. And then, oh, hold on, I gotta go talk on the air. And he turns the microphone on. It's like, oh, the 98 FM, the hottest hits in the land. And I put up next Celine Dion. Okay, so anyway, I go down to the bar, and he turns into Larry the Cable Guy all of a sudden. So keep that in mind. Work with a dialect coach, or someone that can help you lose that just like that. And it takes time, and yeah, it takes money. It takes a lot of money. People want to do this for a living. You're going to need a demo. And yeah, technology exists. You can make a really cool, technically sounding demo from home for free. Here's the problem. If you cheat like that, you aren't, how do you know you're exploiting the best of what you have to do as an actor? Because you haven't taken a class, you have no idea what sort of sample scripts can go in your demo to really, it's like, I am awesome at a hero voice, or I'm awesome at a villain voice. How do you know if you haven't taken classes and worked with people and taken improv and all this sort of stuff? And this doesn't happen overnight. If you